Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notification.
The disagreements between the Olu of Warri, Ogiame Atuwatse III, and the Ologbosere of Warri Kingdom, Chief Ayiri Emami, came to a head last week as the Warri monarch formally announced the disrobing of Ayiri Emami as Ologbosere of Warri Kingdom. Ogiame Atuwatse III, who also abolished the Ologbosere chieftaincy stool, directed that henceforth Chief Ayiri Emami should be addressed as Mr. Ayiri Emami, an action that attracted an immediate response of the Ologbosere descendants who rejected the king's pronouncement and passed a vote of confidence on Ayiri Emami. The Ologbosere family's response is in itself a direct confrontation to the Olu of Warri status as Afomasi. When loosely translated, Afomasi in Ishekiri language means the king's order cannot be challenged by any man or woman in Warri Kingdom. In other words, his pronouncement cannot be invalidated. In the meantime, Prince Oyowoli'S case challenging the nomination of Ogiame Atuwatse III as Olu of Warri came up for hearing at an Asaba High Court on Tuesday, October 12, 2021. After several failed attempts at reconciling feuding parties in Warri Kingdom, the Olu of Warri Kingdom, Ogiame Atuwatse III, on Tuesday, 5th of October 2021, officially disrobed Chief Ayiri Emami as Ologbosere of Warri Kingdom in a brief ceremony which took place at the palace in Warri. Ogiame Atuwatse III had invited the Ologbosere descendants, where he officially announced to them that Chief Ayiri Emami should no longer be referred to as Ologbosere of Warri Kingdom and a chief in the kingdom. Ogiame Atuwatse III went further to empower Pa Higson Oporokun, the Olori Ebi of Ologbosere family, to conduct all activities as it relates to the Ologbosere family going forward. When Inside the Niger Delta spoke to Ayiri Emami, he said, "No one can disrobe a chief in Ishekiri Kingdom." He insisted that once a chief, an Ishekiri chief is a chief forever. He referred Inside the Niger Delta to a book written by eminent Ishekiri jurist Justice Rufus Ogbobine, a former High Court judge in the defunct Bendel State, titled The Foundation of Ishekiri Culture, the Benin Influence, in page 58, where he wrote, and I quote, "Once a chief, always a chief, but any chief who falls from grace with the Oba or the Olu may be advised to withdraw from the affairs of the palace until he is able to make the necessary amends." Unquote. His position was re-echoed by the Ologbosere family 2 days later when they officially rejected the monarch's decision on Thursday, October 7, 2021.
The Ologbosere Descendant Union worldwide reject outrightly and absolutely the vibes that came from the palace to the effect that the Olu of Warri has derobed the Ologbosere of Warri Kingdom, Chief Ayiri Emami, because it's not in tandem with extant laws, it's not in tandem with culture and tradition of the Ishekiri people. However, to still give room for talks, we have also set up a 7-man committee to look more into the matters with a view to creating that opportunity or leaving room for jojo and not war.
While reacting to the meeting of Ologbosere descendants, Chief Brown Mene, the Ogwa Olusan of Warri Kingdom, described the gathering as an illegal gathering of some persons in the name of Ologbosere descendants.
No meeting was summoned by the Ologbosere family of the Ologbosere family. So those who would have met, they did not represent the Ologbosere family. I can say that to you categorically. I am a member of the Ologbosere family. I am in touch with the head of the Ologbosere family who knew nothing about any such meeting. So, they are not Ologbosere family.
On the issue of ownership of the Ologbosere chieftaincy stool by the Ologbosere family, Chief Mene Brown observed that only the Olu of Warri Kingdom has the privilege of establishing chieftaincy stools and giving or withdrawing chieftaincy title.
There is no family that owns a chieftaincy position. All chieftaincy positions are established by the king, and the king reserves the right to choose whoever would be the one to be conferred with such title.
In the meantime, the suit brought before an Asaba High Court by Prince Oyowoli'S challenging the nomination of Atuwatse III as the 21st Oluwa of Warri Kingdom came up for hearing on Tuesday, October 12, 2021. Presiding Judge Justice Godwin Briki Okolosi adjourned the matter to November 29, 2021 to allow the second defendant file a statement of defense, as well as the fifth and sixth defendants, the Attorney General and Governor of Delta State, who also need time to file their processes before serving on the defendants and claimants.
Shekiri Nation has moved on. Whatever they are doing now, they can just be doing it, but the Shekiri Nation has taken their position and we have moved on.
The Olu is on the throne already. The whole wide world knows this, and those who extol our values have widely acclaimed it, and we are moving on. But as I said earlier on, there's those who came to court, the complainant. They are the ones who have the onus to withdraw or to continue.
The claimant has filed his claim. Our own is to also say the truth of what transpired. That's the duty of Ayere Mami, to say the truth of what transpired.
As the disagreements over the Oluwa of Warri stool continues, the Shekiris and Nigerians are wondering when a truce will be called for peace to once again reign in Warri Kingdom.
Inside the Niger Delta,